So Adult Swim announced another 2 seasons of Fooly Cooly, so I took it upon myself to revisit it. Though first, for some context, I did go back and I watched Fooly Cooly first season, and I watched Progressive and like a little bit of Alternative. Man, they're so bad. They're so bad. I don't know what to expect from these new 2. I'm hoping that someone else is on the helm because, man, I disliked Progressive. It's so much that I didn't even want to give Alternative a chance. I was so bored, I just gave up. But anyway, I'm going to talk about the first season today and why it's going to be so hard to beat that first season.
Taco.
Shut the fuck.
Fooly Cooly was an OVA written by this guy and created and directed by Kazuya Tsurumaki, while being produced by a joint committee of studios most notably known for bringing you Neon Genesis and Evangelion. Director Tsurumaki, protege of said creator, came right out and he said he attempted to break the rules with Fooly Cooly. Some examples he gave were choosing a contemporary Japanese band and designed the anime more towards the idea of a Japanese TV commercial. You know, the crazy ones. Short but densely packed. Apparently, this show was made with the idea in mind that comprehension should not be an important factor. And well, that is very much made clear. This shit starts off in berserk mode, shooting scenes and dialogue all over your face right out the bat. A lot of criticism was made that the show was paced in a way that seemed completely random. Hell yes it was. No one knew what the fuck was going on. No road had a clear path on where this was supposed to go, but actually, that's what gives it a bit of charm.
Ready?
While all the random bullshit can definitely deter many from being interested at all, it left little 12-year-old me and many others infatuated. I'm not gonna feed you the spoonful of fairy dust and make a fedora cult to lead you to believe that this series is the Messiah. But I believe it's more of an experience than anything. One thing that this show definitely did right was the soundtrack and the insane art and animation. The many switches between many art styles and types of animations are so interesting to look at, in my opinion. Though probably a bit too interesting, and my brain would shut off. The switch would click in my brain as I stopped caring about what was happening on screen, since I admired the cool shit I was seeing currently. Fooly Cooly is a beast in its own category. Anyone who has watched and enjoyed the series will remember its footprint for a lifetime. The story is what you see on screen. If you don't get what I mean when I say that, then I've made my point exactly. There ain't much there, man. What you see is what you get. You get a semblance of what's happening to the town the characters are in, but that's pretty much it. It's akin to someone who has never watched One Piece suddenly being told to watch episode 869. They won't know what the fuck is going on at all. The same applies here. Unless you have seen it once before, there's no way you'll have any clue as to what's happening on the first viewing. At least it was kind of funny. The references to fucking Crystal Pepsi, Rage Against the Machines, and like Jimi Hendrix and shit. Well, there's also the fact that Chainsaw Man creators stated that Chainsaw Man is a wicked version of Fooly Cooly. So there's some brownie points. It's funny how people talk shit about how random and ballistic this anime goes, but then we get to Fooly Cooly Progressive when the scriptwriter changes and
holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
The randomness is almost a godsend compared to the dog water we got in return. I've had farts that are wetter than this was. But this is mostly why I am skeptical about these 2 seasons, grunge and shoegaze. Fooly Cooly Progressive seems to have taken all the cool ideas and concepts in mind, but just rehashed almost everything in probably the worst possible way, where the only good thing left was the animation, the music, or anything that connected it to the first season. Seems like Gainax selling this off to production IG was not the best idea. But regardless, I am willing to give these 2 seasons a chance, since at the very least the animation and the music will probably bang. Thankfully, the pillows are back to give us more bangers. Alright, that's it. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, hit the bell as well, and let me know in the comments what you think about the video, the anime, if you've watched it, anything. Gamer out.